Hi, ladies and gentlemen, got a train tied down here at the Hatfield Depot. I say it's tied down. I gotta go down look at the handbrakes on it. We got 277, 148, and we got one more sitting over there behind the trees. I'll get down there and check it out even better, y'all. Thank you. Alright, handbrakes are tied down on all three locomotives. The lead one shut down. 148 is running for making air up. 5109 is shut down. I think that's I don't know what that is. The sticker's gone on it. I don't see any crews around right now. I don't know how long it's been here and tied down. Alright, CW44AC. Your dollar ain't feces, my D something, DE. DEOT or something like that. I don't know what that's saying. Alright, this is loaded coal cars. They get loaded up in Pennsylvania and they come down here and they head east across the state to a coal plant down near the ocean near Georgetown, South Carolina. SCWH loaded coal train. You can't see it from here, but if I back up, maybe I can get a better view of the coal loads on the cars. Now, I don't know what type of locomotive that one is. I'm not sure about that one. So I won the first AC one, DC. CW40-8. I think that's what that one is. Alright, he's sitting on the siding in Abbeville. Tied down. They'll send a crew over here to pick them up and bring them to Greenwood, do the next crew shift, or do our crew change anyway. Let me get over here and see what it says. CW44AH. Alright, that's what we got there. Alright, thank y'all. I was sitting talking and my camera cut off. The tank car people using the tank car, phosphoric acid. $18.05 on that one, corrosive. $18.05 on that one, phosphoric acid. This is molten sulfur in that car. Then we got another car with acid in it. Alright, he pulled up at the signal at Salac and he's stopping, it looks like. Bottom end way down there. Alright, look at your parking lot, how empty it is. Getting ready for Christmas. These guys don't run on Christmas Day. They shut the railroad down around here. And that's been a tradition for a long time in Abbeville. The rest of the railroad will be running on Christmas. But this railroad between Atlanta and Hamlet, these crews take Christmas off. Look at that. That's all we got out here working. Usually this parking lot's slap full of people. Up here with this truck and all those parking spots over there will be train crews disappearing and leaving town. Alright, thank y'all. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm over here at the railroad yard and the train stopped in front of me, so I decided to study it. And I found this thing right here. This rests on the top of the truck. This is attached to the railroad car, so I assume the more the springs compress, this will go up, or maybe it doesn't, I don't know. But anyway, that's either pushing or pulling air or something. Either it lets air out or it's putting air in, because if you look over there in the back, you see a pipe, and you see that pipe over there coming around. Alright. There's your two, well, it's actually three pipes, because one comes up to this bladder up here. And then you have that one that goes around to that car that's coming from the brakes. So I don't know exactly what this does. And it has a pipe that goes back towards the back, right over here, going through that hole in the wall. Alright, it's on a DOT 11A 100W5 tank car here. And let's see, where does it go back to? It's going back to the piston back there. So somehow, the way that truck is acting, it probably, the heavier the car is, the car goes down, the truck rises up. That means it's a heavier car, so it allows higher air pressure on the piston back there. Because all this is hooked up. Because this is one air hose here and another air hose here. Now one of them's going to be the mainline train pressure. And the other one, this is a tank. One side is emergency and the other side is regular brakes. So one pipe is for the regular brakes, the other one will be for emergency. And I'm not sure which one's which in this case. But they go over to the triple valve, they call that. And you see the big pipe coming in the back, that's your main train line. That's what's coming off the air hose. There's the air hoses down there. That's the shut-off for it over there. Alright, so air comes in, that goes on a pipe down through the car. It taps off and goes over to the triple valve. And the air pressure tells the triple valve what to do. If you apply air to it, it releases the brakes. So it just be dumping air out. And then when you reduce the air pressure, it draws air from this cylinder over here and takes it from that over to a triple valve and puts it in the brake, or takes it and puts it on the small air line that's coming over, which would be this one out of the bottom here. This is the supply line for the brakes itself. And this is coming over to that valve I showed you a while ago. And that's regulating the pressure and stuff. Now this helps it to balance out, I guess. But anyway, it comes through that valve and it's coming down here to the piston. So full application is 90 pounds of air. And there's the train line there, that piece of pipe. It's coming in from down there from the brake hose. It comes up and it's going up to the triple valve. And like I said, when you release the brakes, they let the air out of the piston back there. It's dumped to the atmosphere. That's when you hear the hiss. But when you also dump the brakes, triple valve is sending air back over to this tank to fill it back up. 90 pounds of air pressure in there, whatever level it's at, depending on the train, because if you got leaks in your air hoses or anywhere in the brake system, you're going to get less air at the back of the train. Alright, I hope y'all enjoyed this. All this entertainment just from a car sitting here, y'all. And look, this has been through a hump yard, but see it's rusting, it's starting to rust back. And that's supposed to be straight across through there. And there's a little shadow right here is the low spot in there, so that's probably where it likes to sit on the rail. You see the rim's not really marked up. You see it doesn't touch the rail too much. You know, it's not rusty over there, but it's not. You see where the shine is down here, so that's mostly where the wheel is sitting on the track, and you can tell it goes back and forth that much. Rubs up on the rail over there and rolls out here, just tread and stuff. Alright, and there's your diagram and measurements for all your brake levers. So we got 10 by 12 cylinder. Got a slack adjuster in there. That's what that black thing is over there, is a slack adjuster. And you see the levers on there, and they give you the link from the fulcrum out to where the levers connect up at. All the way around. All the levers all the way down this car. Alright, I'm gonna cut it. This car was built and painted in 2008. Date built in the 2010. Date built 20. I don't know. I'm not going to try to go through that. I may know what I'm talking about, and probably not. What do you want? They want to pull that straight up, is what that's all about. Part numbers and stuff. EF11, EF5, 11CE couplers. That'd be the one on the car. It doesn't look like it looks like a regular E. And it said E, but it said F on there, and I assume that's because it's being uncoupled from underneath. And the F has to do with how the bolt goes in it. So right there through the rack. Let me get down, maybe I can see it. See the pin back there that holds the draw head in? That's a type F, and I assume this one has one too. But this one has a shock unit that it's applied to, so it's further up in there. EF511CE, just like it says it's supposed to be. That's the upper, and the one on the tank car to my left is the upper and lower shell type F coupler. And they're both uncoupled with the levers underneath. Alright. Thank y'all. God bless y'all. Alright, let me finish talking what I was talking about on that adjustment in the brakes. The lighter the car, the less air pressure you want on the cylinder applying the brakes. You don't want to lock the wheels up and have them sliding, making flat spots on them. So the lighter the car gets, the less pressure it puts on that piston. Or the slower the advance. It probably doesn't stop the overall pressure, it just applies it more slowly so it's not locking the brakes up. I've never seen that on a car before, but I'm going to keep my eye out and see what I see on other cars. Because I don't see that system on any other car out here, but I have never seen about it in Booker Night. You got one more down there? I don't know which one it is he's pointing at. I guess the white and black one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says the same things on it, but I don't see the relief piston or whatever. It might be on the other end. Alright, y'all. Thank you. God bless you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the head end of that train I filmed a while ago. Somehow, I didn't turn the camera on when I thought I was filming. But anyway, he pulled in, and he tied down. He's already got in the taxi, he left here. Alright, I'm at Salak in Greenwood. Salak is south of Maxwell Yard. Alright, that's main line number 2, far left. I'm standing over main line number 1, and the track to the right is Maxwell side and going in, you know, help service Maxwell Yard and stuff. He got red over red. He got off his train. Taxis picked him up. But what we got is Christmas Day. No, it's not Christmas Day. It's New Year's Eve Day. That's Salak. You got track on the left goes to Augusta, and track on the right goes to Abbeville. It comes from Abbeville. And these are the crossovers for them, and your signals are down that way. Sorry about that. And that's the back side of the north end signals. But anyway, what's happening, the first train in Abbeville pulled in, it's tied down. And this train comes in, ties down, it's not recrewing. They're getting ready for Christmas. They shut down on Christmas, and that's what they're doing. They're trying to park all the trains they can and make room for everything. I'm surprised they don't send a train over to Abbeville and block up both tracks. They may have one over there and I haven't been there to see it. I don't know. All right, thank y'all.